Took me 45 minutes to get to the peanut butter lids, but let's take a look at peanut butter lid entries. So there were, I thought there were 14 entries, but I was mistaken. There were 13 entries. All 13 are eligible for a random draw of a $50 mini prints gift certificate. And let's take a look at them. It's PBL time. Sorry, guys. Kind of took a while to get there, but hopefully it'll be worth the wait. Entry number 1, and this is alphabetical by first name. So that's the rhyme or reason. So this was the spring peanut butter lid challenge. The deadline, I believe, was Mother's Day, which was like May 12th-ish or something like that. I'm doing one per quarter. So January, February, March, April, May, June. The next one, July, August. The next one will be for September. Okay, Sparky, thank you. I need to figure out a way of, where can I put my face so that it's not in the way? Let's try this. Hang on. Will this work? Yeah, it's better. All right. So Mr. Bob Morrison, I call it Spring Has Sprung. The mini prints are S scale. The mini me Stan is tending to the spring garden. It is mini layout, Sydney. I thought that was really clever. I mean, when I say a spring theme, I guess I don't literally mean a spring theme, but maybe I do literally mean a spring theme. So entry number 1, Bob. Entry number 2, Chris. This one really kind of blew me away. It's spring, so it's time to get out rail fanning. And I mean, this is clever. This is very clever. So the rail is horizontal. He shaved down, so it looks like it's a trestle. I mean, this is really, it is a cool idea, isn't it, Sean? I really like this one. This was, I mean, they're all great. Don't get me wrong. They're all absolutely fantastic. But come on. This is really creative. You know, thank you guys for doing this. I really love this. This is why I make mini prints, because it's fun to see stuff like this. So thank you, Chris. Okay, entry number 3. Mountain Goat Greg. Hopefully you are still here. Greg Baker. This is officially the award for the tallest peanut butter lid entry ever. That tree is absolutely spectacular. I believe that Mountain Goat Greg has a video on making this tree. You made a video, didn't you? Mountain Goat Greg, if you are not a fan or a member of the channel, check him out. This is probably one of the most realistic trees I've ever seen. And my guess is that it's at least a foot tall. So props on this one. And definitely the tree took my breath away on this. So very nice entry. I know everybody's like, wow. I know. It is nicely photographed too, isn't it? Yeah, Greg is a master. Greg does really, really nice scenery work. Actually, Greg, you should be a modeler of the month. Will you? Okay, so Greg is saying it's on Trainmasters TV. Hey, Greg, do you want to be my modeler of the month next month or the month after if John Parker is next month? You heard it here first. I want you. Okay. Let's see who's next. Okay, Jennifer. I don't know whether did I see Jennifer on tonight? I don't think I did. The 2 jackrabbits are horrified to see the 3 bears eating the rattlesnake in a defensive posture just in case the bear needs more food for dessert. What I loved about this is that Jennifer actually photographed her peanut butter lid outside. I think it's just so clever. Great use of color and vegetation, and super gory, which is always a bonus point. Jerry, who I saw earlier, definitely here has got the perps happening. And it looks like there's a bit of a smash up going on here. So gotta love that. I think that's the Rapido. Was it a Plymouth or a Chrysler? I love it. It's so cool. It's just absolutely fantastic. Those police and perps were a special order that I did with OVR trains, Otter Valley. And I produced a set of them in HO scale that is uniquely available through them. But I think the thing that I love most about this is the broken pole. It's just clever. Very good work. Lynn, come on. Okay, this is the first time that anyone has ever actually flipped the lid. So I think this is fantastic. So I'm going to try and read it. The mini print Mother's Day Express. Seems Heath from Human City, and Sparky from Sparky 107 have decided to not only take a train ride, but run the train. Couple of mini print rabbits watch the train as a mini print figure peers over the edge just to see where the boys are going. and I don't know whether you can see, but they're right here in the train. It is super clever, isn't it? It's just fantastic. All right, take care, 39 DJs. Anyway, sorry. Thanks. Watch the rest on replay because we got lots of great entries. I think, this is just great, clever, brilliant, fun work. I love it. Michelle, who I have not seen on, but I'm sure she is running a board meeting or super busy, put this in. Perfect spring scene, little garden gnome and some of the folding lawn chairs. Very zen. I know, it is so much fun, isn't it, Steve? It really is. I love these peanut butter lid challenges. I don't know whether I'm allowed to love my own peanut butter lid challenge, but you know what? I'm so happy we're doing this. And thank you, everyone, for entering. So that's Michelle's entry. Nathan, who I saw earlier, decided to make another turntable, and he's got a video on this. This time it's a mini prints turntable, and he put the mini prints graphic on it. And apparently I am the engineer of the diesel engine. So thank you so much, Nathan. You can go and look on YouTube. I think on a previous broadcast, I showed the YouTube video spinning around of the turntable. And I don't know how you do it, but well, there's a video on how you do it. It's super cool. Nissy. I didn't see Nissy tonight. Nissy J, my scene takes place in Missouri, where Canadian National runs through frequently. Spring has sprung, and Mr. Nissy is very eager to try out his new kayak. Lucky for him, there's a spot not too far from his job to do just that on his lunch break. With the spring thaw in full force, the water level is at an all-time high, and it affords Mr. Nissy a fantastic rail fanning experience. And the cool thing about this is that when we were on the Royal Gorge route, which ran along a river, there were kayakers kayaking alongside. So totally prototypical and really cool. Richard used the Mini Prints ATV and S scale with a scratch-built rifle case attached, amputated the rider's head so he could turn it a little to the left for a conversation with the marmot. And I guess the marmots are hidden sort of over here in the middle. There are 3 of the groundhogs checking out the ATV and a woodpecker observing from the tree above, designed as a stay-the-trail conversation piece for his Forest Service office in Colorado, which is really cool. It's kind of neat that they made it into an actual, really functional piece. And I like the labels along there. Rick Bailey, Spark, Heathy, and Rick. Spark, Heath, Sparky, Heathy, and Ricky are all out rail fanning. Rick missed the train because he had to water the flowers. It's kind of interesting because they're sort of like, it's interesting the way people are sort of thinking, like, the nose of a locomotive kind of made an appearance with Lynn's, and and then the one before that, there was a tree, and it's kind of cool. Like, we get like these themes appearing. I love it. And I think this might be the last one. I think this might be the 13th. Steve Moskin. What did we learn at the waterfront? Wife, make sure the husband's body is assumed room temperature before trying to dispose of it. Okay. Husband, happy wife equals longer life. Well, yes. Please see. Hey, there we go. Perfect timing. My wife just came in on that one. How long have you been lurking, dear? Yeah, you really did come in at the right point. I showed a picture of your horse eating grass earlier. It just kind of snuck in. So yeah, there you go. Happy wife equals longer life. And innocent bystander. The fortune teller was right. I met my future wife at the waterfront. So my wife just got back from the barn where she was visiting with her horse. So welcome, dear. I hope you had a good visit with your horse. So there we go. I think, let me just double check. Oh, one more. Tom Brown. And this one was really interesting because check this out. Another Sasquatch tree makes it in. So talk about themes. So Tom Brown is our final entry. Everyone, adults, we're in for it now. What? So they're all great. They really are. So what I'm going to do, is that it? Let me just double check that that's the 13th and final one. All right. So what I'll do, there are 13 entries. I will go to a random number generator, random number generator on, here we go, minimum 1, maximum 13. And I will click generate. 13 is the winner. Holy moly. Okay. That's weird. All right. Tom Brown. Congratulations. That's bizarre. It came up with minimum 1, maximum 13. The winner's 13. That's Tom Brown. I don't know whether you were lurking in the background, but congratulations. And congratulations really goes to everybody who took a part, and they are all great.